Okay, hi there everybody. I was trying to test out different mics. They didn't work. I'm just gonna have to be better at my pronunciation and such. Well, my enunciation. Pronunciation probably won't hurt either. So here we are, Act 1, Scene 3. Put that there for now. Right. Scene 3. At the McFly house, enter Biff Tannen. Biff. 1,000 sculptors, given time and now, of every aptitude and skill possessed, resounding through their flame and plaudits be, though they had perfect tools and finest stone, could ne'er produce so great a form as mine. For I am Biff, the paragon of men, who destined was for greatness, but my troth. Sounds like Gaston. Enter Marty and George McFly. Marty. Alack, what horrid scene I find! Our family car outside a heap, a wreck, delivered unto its too sudden grave. But gloomy truck that like paper reaper comes, and hither brings the shell of all my hopes. My freedom dead, come to a crashing halt. How couldst thou lend me, who hast given thee so much, a car that hath a blind spot near the side? A blind spot, eh? Such did I never witness. Belike I should be dead, may have been. Belike I should be dead, may have been killed. No blind spot spotted I when I go driving. Good evening, son, and welcome home this evening. Mayhap 'tis thou, McFly, and not thy car, which art the blind one. Callest thou me a knave? How canst thou reconcile the wreck outside with thy denial of the car's blind spot? Good Biff, thou art an honorable person. So are we all honorable people. Might I assume that thou shalt pay the charges to fix the car that thou hast lately ruined? Canst thou give me an assurance of insurance? Insurance? Ha! The car is thine, McFly. Seek thou no reassurance from mine lips, for no insurance I maintain shall e'er pay for thy car, but thine insurance, thine. I prithee, mine endurance do not test, whilst we do speak of payment. What of this? My doublet is awash in sticky beer, which I perforce did spill when I was struck. Who shall pay for the cleaning of mine coat? Moreover, hast thou finished my reports? In truth, they are not yet completed, sirrah, because they are not due until far later. I like the stage instruction. Biff grabs George and begins knocking his head with his knuckles. Oh god, this is hilarious. Shall I have cause to bash thee on thy pate? Is any brain herein that I must knock to find out whether there is one at home? Use thy mind and not thy voice, McFly. I must have time now to write the words in mine own hand, as if the work were mine. Hast thou the consequence considered, George? Should I submit some work before thine pen by thee? Should I submit some work first penned by thee, writ in the style and manner of thy hand? Thou would most instantly be told, you're fired! Words I would rather not say myself than hear. Words I would rather say myself than hear. Thou wouldst not want that fate for Biff, wouldst thou? In truth, there is naught that could make more elated, yet such a thought I keep to mine own counsel. To speak to this sentiment would prove most deadly. Wouldst thou? Speak now, I would hear thy reply. Of course not, Biff. 'Twould be a true disaster. Tonight I shall complete the needed statements, delivering them to thee upon the morrow. Shall this suffice? It shall, yet not too soon. My wont is to sleep late on Saturday. Behold below, McFly, thy shoon's untied. Thou art predictable as time itself, which ever runneth forward, never back, and counteth off the seconds of our life. Thou art too gullible by half, McFly. As one who would believe a jester's trick. Meanwhile, thy cottage doth not disappoint, except for this most meagre choice of ale. I hither tow thy car unto thy house. Is such cheap swill the best thou canst provide? Marty, look on this man, a villain in the height, and fouler than a vulture at a corpse. Upon what lookest thou, thou arse-like pate? When thou dost see thy mother, wish her well. There ne'er was a woman who'd rebuff strong Biff. Exit. My boy, as though I were a wise soothsayer, I can report thy words ere thou dost speak them, as thou hast truth in each and every letter. As afore thou judgest, though I bid thee listen, without reflecting, do not be rejecting. 'Tis very true, Biff is my supervisor, and while I can compose reports most ably, I am less skilled at confrontations, Marty. The car, oh father, he's a knave! He wrecked the car, destroyed it utterly. Great need I had tomorrow of the car. Didst thou have any notion how important the night would be to me? Hast even a clue? I did and do, and had and have mine offspring. What may I say unto thee, but I am sorry. No other words have I to fix the matter. Enter Lorraine, Dave, and Linda. There is still more. My band shall not perform at our school dance, with daily doth approach. Believe me when I say, thou shalt be happy that thou escaped the painful aggravation, the headaches that for surely would follow the public exhibition of thy talent. It shall be but a torment to your body. The dance is but a passing obligation. Thou shalt in time be happy to stay clear of. Take thou some peanut brittle, ease thy spirit. Not I. Our father hast right, the last. Sorry, Dave. Our father has it right. The last thing thou dost need is the aching of thine head. Of thy head. Observe the television, which exhibits such situations, humorous and comic. I chortle every time I see it. Lorraine. This cake I have prepared most lovingly, yet we must take its eating on ourselves. 'Twas fashioned for thine Uncle Joey, who did fail again to meet parole conditions, and shall be gallowed for another season. The bird, alas, shall not take flight today. 'Twould be most kind if thou wouldst write to him, or call to wish him well. Dave. He's thy brother. Would not the message better come from thee? My brother hath it right, while thine is wrong. It is a grave embarrassment for us to have an uncle who in prison rots for all the wrongs he did perpetrate. Lorraine. Nay, judge thou not, unless thou perfect art. All who belong to the human species have made mistakes, and lead not blameless lives. Oh, fie upon it! I'm late again! Peace, David! Hold thy tongue from every curse, lest it may land once more upon thy head. Before thou leavest, let me kiss thee once. I would bestow protection upon thy cheek. Yea, quickly, mother, or I miss my bus. Upon thy cheek I lay this zealous kiss, a zeal to example of my love. Farewell, good father, till we meet again. Whoa! The oil thou puttest on thy pate is past its prime, and soon shall need a change. Ha ha ha! My eldest hath a matchless humor. When the younger brother Marty I do not purport nor have desire to schedule all thy trysts, or be accomplice to thy rendezvous, and yet, by kindness of a sister's heart, I must give thee this intelligence. Whilst thou wert outside pouting o'er our broken car, twice wert thou called by thy Jennifer. She's no friend of mine, nay, verily, a lass who calls a lad doth ask for trouble. Belike she would tempt angels unto sin. Thine antiquated views, sweet mother, keep not time with how the modern age doth dance. There is no harm to call upon a lad. These views, though they be antiquated, shall be mine, whate'er the music doth require. I ne'er shall move in time with fornication, nor dance unto the beat of primal lust. 'Tis terrible, a lass to call a lad, a girl to chase a boy with siren song. When I was young, I ne'er chased a boy, ne'er called a boy upon the telephone, ne'er sat whilst parking with a naughty boy, engaged in some impure activity. We know better, don't we? How shall I then meet somebody to love, to share the length and wonder of my days? Kind fate shall thread Kind fate shall thread the matter carefully. It shall be unto thee, as 'twas for me, when thy father I met so long ago. Nay, 'twas not fate, it was grandfather's car which hit my father with dreadful force. Nay, for fate moves in a mysterious way, its wonders to perform. 'Twas meant to be. If thy grandfather had not struck him, then I'll warrant none of ye had e'er been born. One aspect of the tale doth confuse. What trade did father play that brought him to the middle of the street that fateful day? Rain. What was it, George? Remind me, if thou wilt. Wert thou outside to watch the fledging bird with feathers soft and body round and supple? What sayest thou, Elaine? Yea, that what impliest? What air was it, George, grandfather? Where it was, grandfather hit him then. The car did nearly make him a carry-on, and brought the boy inside the house apace. Thy father, who was then no father, but a helpless boy, and innocent of heart, did seem more like a puppy than a man. My spirit nearly burst to see him ill, and thus did hurt to begin to turn my heart again. Thou hast told the story 1,000 times, that we thy children may recite it too. Thou didst feel sorry for the bruised boy George, so thou didst go with him unto the dance, the happy fish that swam beneath the sea. Thy memory is far more fallible than thou thinkest, dear, for the dance was called Enchantment 'neath the Sea, our fond first date. First evening of romance and a courtship sweet, first memories together side by side, first moments of a long life full of love. There was that horrid thunderstorm that night. Dost thou remember, George? He listens not, though somewhere deep, I think within, I know he hears. 'Twas there upon the dance floor, that same night, thy father kissed me with a passion strong. Then was it I did know, within my soul, I would most gladly spend my life with him, live with him day by day to face the world, we two, a pair of lovers in the ages. George, who was not listening. Television, what a fine invention of ingenious, witty people, companion true to my weary moments. Exeunt all. Rain. My life hath not unfolded since that night, as I had once expected it would go. Were I an author writing out a life, I might have put more passion in the tale, more sweet sensation in the lovers' scenes, more pure emotion from the gentleman. My life was writ with far too few surprises, too little of the shot of Cupid's bow, to limit a taste of love's great feast. Had I the chance to script the page of life, I would have more kisses, more of touch, more of the glances shared betwixt a pair of lovers who do know each other well. Give me the pen, and I shall write a book to put the famous tales of love to shame. Edarus and Orpheus, no match. Kind Guinevere and Lancelot, a jest. Isolde and Tristan, feeble were their hearts. Proud Paris and his Helen, she of Troy, my story would outshine those lovers all. Alas, I am no poet of love lines, nor my days more quotient. Lorraine doth live, not right, a human life, in which she is not lover, nay, but wife. Alright, and that's the end. Scene 3. I hope you guys are enjoying these recordings. I thought, end of this video, I'll point out some of the things I got. I got a model DeLorean, a Lego model DeLorean, which is kind of blocked off, a train. This is the mic that was supposed to work but didn't. This is not exactly the guitar used, but very similar, with a lightning guitar strap. Got my blocks dock, my blocks Marty, Lego dock, Lego Marty, miniature Lego DeLorean, and of course the Blu-ray collection with including the animated series, and my my little electric ball here. But what's it called, the Tesla coil, yeah. I like it. I thought it made some good scenery here. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon, and hopefully I'll figure out some better ways to pick up my voice. Thanks, guys.